What's up, guys? Cody Reday with a Veigar game. So, if any of you have had a Veigar in your game, in any of your games yet on this patch, you already know what's going to happen. Veigar's pretty broken this patch. He stacks his AP just as easily, and he stacks his Q stacks AP just the same, but now they have it so that his abilities will stack AP for him as long as he gets a hit on somebody with him. Which, 1 AP on hit doesn't really seem like that much, but it still adds up to be quite a lot over the whole course of the game. And with the changes they made to his ult, he just deals massive damage with it now. And it is just a complete joke. So, you're not really gonna see me stack AP all that much at the beginning of this game, partially because one, I'm out of practice with Veigar, and two, I'm up against a Varus, so he's gonna poke me off and zone me off with a wave. But you will notice though that we have a Teemo on our team that's going to completely wreck this this Hecarim. And as you can already see, I'm starting to waste mana just trying to hit Varus, so that way I can stack AP easier instead of having to just try to farm it. But not really the best of things. It's really hard to hit people with my W, with Veigar's W. And he's moving around quite a lot, and my Q can't really go through minions, so yeah. Hitting him with a W not really working. So yeah, I'm running out of mana, and it's not really looking all that good. But if you did see, when I did get a stun off on Varus, he lost half his health from my whole combo, not including my ult. That's one of the things with Veigar, is that he gets AP so easily, and because of this, his abilities, he just does so much damage. Excuse me about this. And because of that, he just deals so much damage with without like a lot of items. Add into the fact that his ult does damage based upon missing health, and his ult is literally going to do a ridiculous amount of damage, and it's just not even, honestly, it's not even fun to play against the guy. The only way to beat Veigar, I found, like, or at least the only way I really see it, is play an assassin against him, or play a champion that can poke him for really long periods of time. If you can do that, then you have a decent shot at 50. The only thing that you gotta worry about is your positioning in lane against Veigar, as if you don't position well, he will just get a stun off on you and kill you. So I get a stun off here, force Arc to flash. I was pretty happy with that. Varus is mid, and not quite that smart on his part, as he does know I'm here, but I missed my thing. So I'm gonna have to flash away, because I was just spamming buttons, and as a result, my ult didn't do that much damage that it could have done. So it didn't turn out amazing, but Varus is gonna be really dumb this game. You can see he walked into my stun, which, you know, he's lucky that I wasn't positioned well for it, but so I get him locked up in my stun, And I have my jungler just come in and finish him off for me since Veigar can't do much without his Veigar couldn't do much while his abilities are on cooldown. So addressing my summoner spells and masteries this game, I went 18-12-0 this game, taking Deathfire. The reason why I took Deathfire is it works like Jhin. It works out with the same reason why you would take Deathfire on Jhin. You just have so much damage, and so Deathfire just deals so much when you get later on to the game. So it works like that, but your AP, that's really the only difference. But since you do hit just as hard still, it's really, really nice. You could take Storm Raiders, but it doesn't work out the same. No, not Storm. Well, not Storm Raiders. I meant to say Thunderlords. So Varus gets a bit too close. I know he doesn't have flash. I know his ult was still down, and I just ghost to catch up to him and kill him. So choices of summoner spells with Veigar, it's kind of a toss-up. You can take the normal ones are like TP, TP, and like heal. Those are the normal ones that you get. But I took Ghost this game because they were Ezreal and Varus and kind of Nidalee are all very are poke champions if you count Nidalee in her human form. Her spirits, they're all poke champions, and so I wanted to take Ghost this game so that way I could get to them faster. Not have to worry so much about it. So yeah, this game, I'm 1-0-3, and honestly, even if Veigar was like 0-5, he could still kill you in one single combo. That it would be just ridiculous. And honestly, I don't feel like any champion in the game should be able to be 0-5 and be able to just easily kill you. Like, for instance, let's take Zed. A fed Zed will instantly kill you, and so will a fed Veigar. But the only difference between a fed Veigar and a Veigar that's not fed is that a fed Veigar can afford to not use an ability in his combo to still kill you, while one that's not fed just has to use all of his abilities to kill you. A Zed that's not fed kind of has to get all of his abilities off on you to be able to kill you. Well, Veigar, all Veigar has to do is get a stun off, which admittedly is kind of hard to pull off. It is not that easy to pull off his stun because there is a delayed. Veigar does have to get pretty close, and there is a delayed amount of time on it to activate it. However, if someone's 0-5, they still shouldn't be able to just kill you that easily. I just feel like it's kind of unfair. So I'm gonna go up top right now to cover for Teemo since he's down bot. Help clear this out real fast and push this out. Nidalee shows up here. I'm gonna flash to kill her, and as you can see, I decimate the hell out of her. It's not even a competition. I just run over. I ghost to catch up to Varus and kill him. It's silly. It's just silly how dumb Veigar is right now. And like I said, I mean, I've already said how you can counter him, but literally, like, he just walked into the stun and it was just like, and you're dead, and you're dead. See, they're all just dying. It's just, there's nothing that they can do about me. The only thing that they can do is burst me down before I get a stun off. And that's just feel like that's not really good counterplay. Because that means you have to come to me, and that's not really gonna happen. I'm gonna stun you while you're trying to get to me, and you're gonna get anywhere. So, oh wow, would you look at that? Another Earth Dragon. Wow. Honestly, like that's like my third. This game was like my third Fire Dragon all patch so far. It's really, it is stupidly bad how dumb it is. So, how the quote-unquote RNG is because so many Earth and Wind Dragons. It's not even funny. So, game's got a few minutes left, and it's just because we are literally wrecking them to the point where they can't do anything anymore. They literally cannot do anything. We just decimate them so hard, and this Veigar is unfair. Plus, their Heckman was bad and fed Teemo. So, I mean, if you feed Teemo, then you're pretty bad. Because that's the only way Teemo becomes relevant in a fight, is if he gets fed. Just really, really, they were just really bad. But I had to show how dumb Veigar was, and because I mean, like I said, it just feels unfair. It really does, and it's just whatever. I don't think Riot has any plans to change it, which is kind of unfortunate. But it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I guess people are just gonna have to get used to it. I don't like how it is. And I used to play a lot of Veigar. Especially back when they added the extra stacking onto his Q from kills and assists, and everyone was spamming Veigar even though it didn't really change anything to him. And like all they did was change the Q, and then everyone's like, oh, we gotta play Veigar, when literally it was like Veigar's always kind of been this good. And people kind of, it was a short phase when people were playing. But yeah, Veigar is kind of broken right now. So play him, use him if you got it. You know, if you're not up against Zed, which Zed should be permanent banned right now. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe if you did. And see you in the next one.